I think it's a very comforting space if you are lucky enough to have a partner who is financially independent, and it's even better if you are financially independent, because then the comfort of knowing that you can have a very comfortable living with your partner is a sense of feeling that we all want to have in our life. Although I know few things will take time. If you are dating in your college years, there is going to be money pocket that you're going to get from your parents, or there is some side job that you'll do. But we are targeting a lifestyle when you want to settle down in life, when you have a secure job or secure ways to make money, wherein you can take care of yourself fully and you can take care of partner as well. Financial independence is one thing, and wanting to spend money in a relationship or on your partner is entirely different. So I would always suggest, to have a better relationship, you should try and do your best financially, emotionally, physically, but especially financially, to take care of your partner as much as you can. Because believe it or not, even though your partner is earning well, especially if it is a men-women dynamic, women as independent as they want to be, but they want to be taken care by their men, and that really impacts the relationship. I think mentally occupied couple these days are so self-absorbed and mentally bothered by financial situations and challenges that they face day to day, that it becomes very difficult to value what is right in front of our eyes. Eventually, I always suggest that, one day you will figure it out. You will make your life comfortable. You will have enough and more money. But I think sometimes all we need is to accept the situation that you are in, slowly work towards it, but pay more attention to what is right in front of your eyes. Money will come and go, but the partner and the love and the time that you can have, which can be extremely beautiful and fulfilling, may not be as fulfilling for you because your focus is elsewhere. I think yes, it can. Depending on what you really value in a relationship will decide the course of your relationship. If you are someone who is really into luxury lifestyle, who value people based on their income and their lifestyle or their status, then definitely their up and downs of life is going to matter for you, and you are going to show different kind of behaviors depending on that. But if you are in love with a person for what they are, for who they are, and for what they bring into this relationship, then I think monetary up and downs will not really affect the relationship so much. So apparently you have to see whether or not your values are aligned. When I say values are aligned, whether you really have to see and look into a person. See, in the beginning of a relationship, everything looks beautiful. But the way our partner complain about things that they don't like, or the things that they miss, or the things that they desire, will tell you their mindset and their priorities. If they mention a lot about the luxury lifestyle, traveling, money, expensive stuff, then you know that they are someone who might change when your financial status varies. And when you see somebody who is only talking about them wanting to spend time with you, them wanting to pay attention, then that means they are a safe person to be with, and it will not really matter, because then disagreements related to financial status or spending habits will be much lesser. They'll be more accommodative and supportive. If you talk about spending habits, for me personally, when you are in a growing stage, when you are in your early 20s, you must invest a lot of money in developing your skill set, your mindset, because this is a phase and a duration which can actually shape your entire life. So as much as you can spend on your personal growth, on your communication skills, on books, on learning how to invest money at an early age, will actually give you dividends in a later time that you cannot really even imagine about. So basically there are some rules, compounding rules, that we always follow. I mean, I'm not going to get deeply into it, but while you can spend, I personally did that for myself. So I spent about 80% of my income, however little that was at that time, I spent it on learning and developing my skills, my communication skills, my language skills, my understanding on money and stocks and share market. I tried to learn that back then, so that while you are learning it, you can experiment with little bit of money. You can start putting maybe 2,000, 5,000, 10,000, as much as you're comfortable with. you start putting back, then by the time you're 30, you are a much skilled person, you have more knowledge, value, and you're worth much more salary than you would have been otherwise, because of the skill sets and the certificates that you have now, along with the knowledge of investing. So while you are 30 and you're 35, you have the money that you spent invested back then, and also you have much better knowledge and experience and learning from failures now. So by the time you're 30, you're ready to face the world and take bigger risks in share markets and stocks. I think if we are honest with each other, I mean, the person who is closest to you will know your flaws, and they will know the areas where you can get better. And it's implied not only in monetary matters, but it's also skills that eventually end up making you money. So if you are with a supportive partner who can be really honest on your face and tell you that these are the areas that you can work on, so that you will have a better future, you'll have a better chances to make more money and have a better job, then I think that itself is a very beautiful beginning to start guiding our partners right in a good direction. Second of all, if you want to gift something to your partner, instead of buying expensive luxurious item, you can start investing some money on their name and buy shares for them. I think a lot of celebrities did that in the past. Instead of buying something really, really expensive, they bought the share of that similar product, which went haywire. They were not expecting so much of profit from that. So I think this is a good start. Other than that, because we do a lot of things together, you both can be equally motivated to work out, to be fit, and to be financially educated together. Join classes about financial freedom. Apparently, financial freedom is not something that happens overnight. You can attend seminars together. You can have a better understanding together of how to do it. Extremely important to be financially compatible, because people with two different mindset and people with two different lifestyle can have conflicts that we can already foresee. Somebody who has lived a life in comfort and a lot of luxury may not be able to accommodate for a very, very long time with a person who is into effective spending, who has this effective spending ways to go about money. So I think it's very important to see the compatibility not in other areas but also in financial matters as well, because it does matter. As much as we think it doesn't, it does. Well, I am in favor of all of them, but depending on the financial status and stability, I personally would go for, in the beginning of my financial freedom, I would want to play safe. And that's exactly what I did. I invested money in gold, and I think that's the safest option to go with. Returns may not be as fast or as high as we want it to be, but it's the safest thing to go for. Second is real estate. I believe that owning a property in a city where you see your future in can be a great investment and can be a great comfort of knowing that you have something of your own, and that does liberate a lot of stress in your head. Third of all, crypto I will do when I have a spare money which I don't mind losing. Share market, I think I do believe a lot in mutual funds, SIPs. They are comparatively safer. And then there are so many government retirement plans. There are some post office plans that run very well in India, which is very easy to understand, and you can invest as much money as you want in your comfort, and that secures your future. So I think these are the ways I would go for.